Now, listen, you guys, it seems like it's chaos on the internet. Like, I literally blinked my eyes and was not online for like a day. And when I'm coming back, I'm seeing all this Nicki Minaj versus Beyonce thing. And Nicki was out there also wishing Rihanna a happy birthday. And at the same time, she's out there surpassing Jay-Z. Now, if I would be Jay-Z, I also would be mad at that, okay? Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj wishing Rihanna a very much heartfelt happy birthday. Now, honestly speaking, when I saw this, my heart was so warm. I was like, this is so beautiful to watch two Caribbean queens actually show each other love like this. This is what Nicki Minaj had to say on her status, and I will read. She said, "And now for the baddest bee on the planet Earth. Happy birthday to this phenomenal effing woman. Caribbean girls run it B. Know that H, all right." And then she went ahead to say, "Happy birthday to this beautiful billionaire from Barbados." And you know how Nicki Minaj likes to play with the word Barb. So, of course, she had to put the Barb in capitals and then said, "How I smile when I know I ain't a B. When I know ain't a B better than me. Okay, ain't a B better." And then she she posted yet another picture of Rihanna with some emojis, celebratory emojis and stuff like that. And when I saw this, honestly, there was nothing vile about this. All I saw was one girl who was wishing another girl, a happy birthday, and was just excited on how far probably they have come, being not originally from the US and stuff like that. Like, they relate on so many levels. And so that's what I saw. But little did I know that people on the Twitter they were out there saying that she was being shady to Beyonce and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is not the first time that Nicki Minaj has wished Rihanna a happy birthday. And I mean, did she not wish Beyonce a happy birthday as well? So I absolutely do not understand how the Beehive took this as a jab at Beyonce. Like, please make me understand. Am I missing something? Okay. So then World War II started on Twitter, and people started saying, "Oh, she's being shady to Rihanna, to Beyonce," and some people were like, "Oh my goodness, she wants a collaboration." I'm like, they've already collaborated before. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, she even told you that she wrote a certain song originally for Rihanna, and then she decided to keep it. So, like, why are you making it seem like the two of them are not cool? They have been cool. Did we not just see a video I think it was a year ago, of her and Rihanna actually hanging together? I don't know whose place it was, but it was one of their places, and they were actually hanging together. So I don't know where this is coming from, all right? And so obviously, when the Beehive started doing that, the Barbz were out there also retaliating. And the Barbz don't play when it comes to Nicki Minaj, all right? And I will say that it's not your usual thing to see on the internet, to see, people boldly coming for Beyonce like that. It's not a usual thing. But one thing about the Barbz is that they will match energy. So they started also matching energy of those people who were bringing in, with like constantly, now it's a Beyonce versus Nicki Minaj battle. And I'm like, where is this even coming from? Okay. Now, I do understand that it's not all the Beehive that was basically coming for Nicki Minaj, but all of this sudden Nicki Minaj versus Beyonce thing, it's not making sense in my own opinion. It's really not making sense. This woman literally just dropped a country album. This woman has got a rap album, and how the two of them are being pitted against each other up to now, I'm failing to understand. And up to now, I don't understand why these fan bases are so bent on, making these women go against each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? I get it that people are now saying that, the Nicki Minaj versus Rock Nation thing is automatically, Beyonce's battle as well. But I'm like, if you're going to be comparing Nicki Minaj to her actual op is Jay-Z, why are you not comparing Nicki Minaj to Jay-Z? Why are you comparing Nicki Minaj to Beyonce? It does not make any sense. In my own opinion, okay? And so it was just chaos on Twitter, you guys. And Nicki Minaj also went ahead to pen sort of like a letter to the Barbz and just basically saying who the Barbz are. And there are no lies told about everything, that she said in there. I would have read this, but this video will become very long. So I'm just going to pick, a couple of things. Well, she said that, oh, well, I be trying to tell you, nobody is exempt. Anybody can get it. It don't matter who started. The Barbz always finish it. I've been doing this stuff for a long time now. And every time I ever trying to warn people that the Barbz are different, they had to learn the hard way. And it says things I've learned about the Barbz since 2009 on this app. Number one, they never forget. Two, they don't care how long it takes to get an op back. And three, they never stop once they start. They will be in that behind for life. And it seems like, yeah, she wrote a lot of things. And she also said that it's never business with the Barbz. Once they feel that line is crossed, it's personal. And number six, they make fun sport out of giving people a taste of their own medicine. So if you do something, they will patiently wait for their turn. And child, wow. And she also said that I'm not their favorite, I'm their family. Know the difference. And this statement, I'm not their fave, I am their family, know the difference. And this is not a new statement that Nicki Minaj is just saying now. She has always said that. Even when she was starting out, she would always say that, oh my goodness, I do not call them my fans, I call them my family. And this was, the Barbz were not even going against anybody at this point. She was literally at the beginning of her career, and her fans were loving her to the point where she felt like she had family in them. So for people to say that she is, instigating by calling the Barbz a family, she has always said this. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't understand why it's a problem if the other fan bases are, coming for Nicki Minaj unprovoked. Then what do you expect the Barbz to do? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I'm just like, listen, I love Beyonce, I love Nicki Minaj. But at the same time, if one fan base is going to constantly unprovoked come for the other artist, why should we police only one side of the fan bases? It does not make any sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So personally, in this entire situation, I am just going to watch and look. I feel like it's unnecessary to pit Beyonce and Nicki Minaj against each other because they are not even in the same genre. It does not even make any sense. Okay, Beyonce's competition are Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, I don't know, Dua Lipa maybe. Caesar, she does R&B sometimes. I don't see the entire thing with now trying to bring Beyonce against Nicki Minaj. But if that's how they want it, if this is intentional, then I mean, so be it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So be it. If it's gonna be the Barbz against the world, I'm sure they are really willing to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But all this entire situation, it's absurd in my own opinion. Okay, how are you going to compare somebody who's doing country to somebody who does rap music? Like, make it make sense. It doesn't even make any sense, honestly speaking. But hey, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that, okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Nicki Minaj is out there surpassing Jay-Z. Now, this is who they need to be comparing Nicki Minaj with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because he's a rapper at least. So now are you saying that I don't, because this is what they need to be comparing Nicki Minaj with if they want to compare Nicki Minaj to anybody from Rock Nation or anybody from this man's family. They need to be comparing her to this man. Okay. Anyway, that being said, you guys, congratulations to Nicki Minaj, because it is actually being reported that she has surpassed Jay-Z. All right. It is being reported that Nicki Minaj has now overtaken Jay-Z to become the 6th longest charting rapper of all time on Billboard. Her music has charted for 1,945 cumulative weeks across the Hot 100 and Billboard 200. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj for this big milestone. And I guess now I could understand why she annoys a lot of people, but I'm like what has she done? What has she done to you? She's just doing a job, she's minding a business. So I don't understand this entire obsession with her. Like, I absolutely have no idea. But I have no idea. But I guess it's true that when you're great, people will constantly want to compete with you, and they would want you to be used as a measure. Because the fact that they brought in the transformer failed it, lottery failed it. The horse like Bongo 2 tried, failed it, and now they're bringing a non-rap person to actually. This is a mess, you guys. But let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj again once more for this milestone. Okay. Now the next thing that we're gonna be still talking about Nicki Minaj. It seems like Saweetie is out there showing Nicki Minaj some love. All right, she did a video. And she was basically, acting up to Nicki Minaj's audio. And of course, people were like, oh my goodness, Saweetie has been a bab and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you guys surprised? A lot of these girls have been babs, okay? Because listen, if you grew up around, the time that Nicki Minaj was out there, doing starships, doing, I don't know, everything that she was doing, you had no option but to love Nicki Minaj. She has that impact. Like, she will leave impact, influence on you, and you cannot even deny it. So I personally am not surprised. However, some babs were not here for it. People feel like, oh my goodness, use Nicki Minaj for clout. It's either you show love to her or you basically diss her. Either way, you will still get some form of attention because people still were holding on to this entire I'm an icy girl in an icy world. So it is. You remember that situation where her producer was out there saying that Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj took Saweetie's song Icy Girl and in an icy world, but then do you understand? And she went ahead to say that, well, she had she was happy that she had influence or something like that. But in that entire situation, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Saweetie was being shady at all. The producer definitely was being shady, but I think Saweetie is smart enough to know that when it comes to Nicki Minaj, she really is no competition when it comes to Nicki Minaj. And that's why I love Saweetie. She knows her place in this entire, female rap streets. She knows her place. She knows she's a pretty girl, very confident about it. She knows she's an icy girl, very confident about it. But she also knows that when it comes to actual female rap, she's not all that. And I absolutely love that about her. So personally, I do feel like she wasn't doing it to be spiteful. I just feel like she was just acknowledging how much influence Nicki Minaj has had on her, okay? And the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about, Normani. So Normani was out there, oh my goodness, caught running her own fan page. Allegedly. Now the internet went into a frenzy and these screenshots were circulating and it was insane, you guys. People were basically saying, oh my goodness, imagine running your own Stan account. Why would you do that? And stuff like that. And so it seems like all this might actually have been, a publicity stunt, or maybe they just decided to take advantage of the situation because shortly after, Normani went ahead to announce her album, her debut album. And so obviously this was received with mixed feelings, with people feeling like, oh my goodness, this entire running your own fan page situation was done to create buzz around her name since no one was checking for her like that anymore. And people had sort of like given up on her in as far as the album is concerned. But some people feel like, oh, maybe they are just trying to maximize on the moment, okay? So she posted the cover art to her album and said, crying, typing this right now, dopamine the album, and there was no date on it. So we don't know as of now when this album is going to come out. It could be next year, it could be 7 years from now. I mean, we've seen people have been announcing their albums for the past decade and we still haven't seen anything. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Now the last thing that I'm going to be talking about, people are out there stealing from DC Youngfly and it seems like he's tired of it, okay? He went on live and he was basically talking about how people stole his bag, and that bag had some sentimental things like his wife's death certificate, okay? And it seems like, some people are like, why are you walking around with that? You never know where this man was coming from, first of all. And two, let's address the issue at hand. Let's not steal from others, okay? That's the issue at hand. Stop blaming the victim like you guys are doing in this entire situation. So
I really was trying to refrain from this video, bro. I just want my book bad. It just got some personal belongings in that motherfucker. You feel me? Some personal belongings in that motherfucker, bro. Really it wasn't no money and it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It's just the personal shit that's in there. You dig what I'm saying? I really hate that I gotta do all this shit, bro. Bro, just bring me my bag, bro. Just bring me the bag, bro. The bag got my girl death certificate in it. It got personal belongings in it. I just need the bag, bro. I just want the bag, bro. Really just bring it back with everything in because there wasn't nothing in it. Just bring me the bag. Listen, I really was trying to refrain.
Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Yesterday, you guys, I did not end up posting any video, but there's a video that's going to come after this one, and that will be a catch up on the video that I was supposed to post yesterday. I'd already written down the points, but life was just lifing yesterday, and I didn't get the opportunity to actually record the video. So I have recorded it so that we catch up and stuff like that. So until my next one, you guys, see you.